What's up, everyone? Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome back to the Birmingham Stampede franchise mode here in NHL. I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I know it's been a few days since the last upload, but let's get right into year 3 of this simulating. Also, if you're enjoying this series and what I do, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I normally don't ask that in the beginning, but it's much appreciated. Let's just get right into the record books for this team going into year 3. Once again, stats are all the same on top there. The only thing I just did looking is possibility for a goalie upgrade, and right now, any of the goalie upgrades have no move clauses. There's only a couple with 1-year deals, and I mean, if it's much needed, then I might think of a goalie upgrade. But right now, Lankinen is the guy. Unless somebody gets put on the trade block or wants to get moved, that's our guy. You know, he got us to the Stanley Cup final last year. We just got outdueled by, a franchise Hall of Fame goaltender in Hellebuck. And, in this universe, he put all the haters to sleep winning his Stanley Cup. So, good for him. And moving Soderbaum to St. Louis, he is the starting goalie over there. So this is the team in front of him. Wish him all the luck in the Western Conference. Not bad of a team in front of him, but he gets his chance to be a starting goalie. Good for him. But let's just jump right into it. Remember, these are our lines. If you watched last episode, if not, these are the lines. I'm hoping we get off to a rocking start. I mean, this is a pretty good forward core. I'm absolutely loving it. Anders Lee, I mean, I didn't think he would be an 86 still, and especially with the X Factor, that definitely helps out. I hope. Let's ask if he will fit onto the third line just to start off the year. At least ask one person. He's probably going to want to play higher because of his overall. No. All right, whatever. This team is doing good. Let's see how many wins we get, and then we'll start asking people. But right off the bat, we're coming off of a year high, year 2. So I don't this would be a year to falter, trying to run it back. So I don't have high expectations, but man, the team we put together, I'm feeling confident in. Game 1 against Washington, 6-1 win. Beautiful. Langton's been injured with a broken ankle. Nice. December 1st, right off the bat. Let's go to roster moves. That is one way to start off a new season. Einfeld, looks like you are going... You know what? Kuka, let's bring you up as of right now. Einfeld, you're going to have to stay down there in the AHL. I'm going to go right to free agency. That's why we left that open spot in free agency. For a possible injury like this, Jordan Binnington, you have a Stanley Cup to your name. You are a good goalie. Yeah, you're an 81 overall, but hey, you got a 2-save win already. I will take that. Let's stop the simming. So, there we go. What is it? A 3-2 overtime win against Vancouver. He got that win. Let's see if there's anybody on free agency that we can now bring in for what just happened. That is bonkers. All right, goalie-wise, who is on free agency? You can get good old Wedgwood. All right. I mean, we can pick anybody, but I'm going to look for somebody who has a good record. Wedgwood has a good record. No. Elias, I mean, that's AHL, whatever. Hellberg, not even close. Yuri, not even close. Losing season. Michael DiPietro, good save percentage, but that was the AHL team. Let's get a vet in here, Wedgwood. Just 1 year, accept a contract. Oh, we don't have space on this team. All right, hell of a way to start this season. Let's make a a roster move here just to free up an open spot for goalies. Trade swap here, 6 for a 7th, and the player just to free that up, just so we can get him in the AHL system. Let's advance a couple days here. No, come on. Another 5-2 win though. Bennington, he's having a good couple of games so far. Let's hopefully he can keep that up until December 1st. Wedgwood is here. Not bad. Go to roster moves. No, I don't need to make any roster moves. Let's you know what? You know what? Let's send a Wedge down as of right now. We'll keep Bennington in all the starting games. If he starts to falter like that, a 5-0 loss, we'll see. But it's the first loss on the year. We'll take it one game at a time. 5-4 loss. All right, maybe it's time to bring up Wedgwood. So Fantilli's now injured. It's only till the end of the month. Another win by Bennington. All right. A little bit of a hectic start here of the first month. Let's just finish out this month, see what's happening. Carolina back-to-back games. We might lose one 6-2. Tyler Myers is now injured till November 2nd. That's not good. That is not good. A 3-1 loss. Utah, a 5-2 win. All right, we get back on the winning side. Let's get another win here against Pittsburgh. 3-2 loss. All right. That is not good. I'm probably going to switch it out. Let's just get to the second here for Myers to be back. Columbus, a 3-2 overtime win. All right, good. Yeah, Cook, I don't want him playing. No. Let's hit a quick roster move here. Let's get Wedge up here as the backup. Boom, there we go. At the NHL lines, of course, because it just can't replace the person for you. Come on, game. There we go. Let's get Wedge in there. Bennington, you're starting. How many games did you play for us? 5 games, 1-1, not bad. Let's get Fantilli back in there so he doesn't miss games, so we can hopefully get him to grow. Myers, how have you done? Beautiful. Let's get him in there. Nice. All right. Best lines for the AHL squad. Here we go. All right. First month, a little slow off the start here, but we are 6-4-1 in the first 11 games. We're a little slow off the jump. Let's get back into it. Did we play Winnipeg yet? I want to see those games against Winnipeg. No, we have not. Our first game against Winnipeg is December 10th. All right, so Lankinen should be back. Let's get a couple weeks done here. Houston, we're starting off November with a win and a loss here against Toronto. No trade, thank you. St. Louis, 4-3 shootout win. Draft class is a bit weaker. All right, 5-3 loss against Ottawa. All right, so 2-2. Edmonton, 7-3 loss and a 2-1 loss against Dallas. All right, now we are back under 500. Islanders, how we doing? 2-1 loss, not good. 5-2 loss. All right. If things are not shaping up, it's because we don't have our starting goalie. I'm just gonna say that's why. We have an 81 starting for us. That's the way things are going. 7-2 win though. We bounce back, but we lose immediately. We lose 2 games back to back. All right. Detroit, Lankinen is now back. All right, let's get him in there. We're struggling. We are struggling, and it is most likely the goalies. Wedgwood, what did he do? Yeah, 0-4 in his first few starts. A good save percentage, but Bennington is, 7-11-1 in his games. Yeah, not good. Not good. Hopefully the backup role will suit him a little bit better. See if he can get back on the win columns in the games that he does play, because that is just not good. I don't want to injure Lank yet, so he will be coming off as a backup. They probably might throw him in right away. Will has a broken hand now. He's out. That is the one major injury I did not want to see to Will, because it still has his potential as top 9. and that might ruin his overall and his overall potential and X factors. That is not good, and we are still losing. We're 8-16-1. We only had 3 wins in the month of November. This is not a good start. This is just not a good start. We are falling back heavy, and we're going to have to play catch up here. Anders Lee already lost his X factor, so that is not looking good here. Let's get him on the top line, change this around. Martin Hook, boom, bring that down. We're just playing as a big minus right now, and it has to do with our goalies. I know it is. Myers, I'm going to put in Cove just to try to switch things around. All right, we'll give something like that. How's the fourth line doing? Fourth line, well, that's the second line. Fourth line is a little bit of a minus. Esmont is a +2, but Stanley is on the PK. McDavid's doing what he has to do. Boldy, not so much right now. Second line, Rocket is 9-9. That is, I'm on Rocket. Fantilli, only 7 points. Game. I'm going right to left. Why you, Cotter? How are you? Our second line is performing. It is. We just have to now stay above water with Will out of the lineup for a month, which is going to hurt his overall. We are 1-9 in the last 10 games. That is not good. Can we get back on solid ground against Minnesota here? I was going to look at the game against Winnipeg, but I'm just looking at every game now that we have to get into it. Come on, Lank. Get back into winning form. There we go. A win against Minnesota. Seattle here. Let's get a win against them. All right, come on. Come on, guys. One game at a time now. 4-1 win. That's what I'm talking about. Calgary is going to be a bit of a hard game these 2 games. Let's try to get 3 points out of this. Calgary. Schneider is now injured to the 17th. Man, the injury bugs are coming hard for us. A 4-1 loss. Not good. Binnington, come on. A 3-2 loss. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right. Winnipeg they're doing good. They don't have any type of slump right now. It looks like we are in a terrible slump. Our PK is absolutely bottom of the league, but that also has to do with goalies. Power play's not doing well, and we are not scoring very well. All right. PK, I mean, Fish is on first line with that, so let's try to change it around. Get Anders Lee on that first line, PK. Reichel. Samuelson on the first line, PK. I don't know why it's like this. Let's get Middleton on that first line, PK. And let's get Carlo on that first line, PK. There we go. There we go. Myers is filling in for an injury as of right now, so that will get moved around. Let's see if just those little changes might help out. But a game against Winnipeg here, come on, guys, we need a win. We can't lose 3 in a row. 3 in a row. All right, this is not a good season at all. McCarron's injured in the AHL. All right, 6-4 loss. Jeez, guys. Jeez, 10-20-1 to the start of this season. Boy. Okay, we get a shootout win. All right. We have to try to find some way to fight back, guys. Schneider is fully healthy. Let's get him back in the lineup. We need him. Oh boy, this is not looking good as of right now. It's looking like a type of offload at the trade deadline. Not any type of revamp, not even revamping, bringing in players to this team. It is looking like a full-on sell at the trade deadline, and I do not like that. I mean, come on, guys. We made the finals last year. We can't falter. We can't falter now. All right. Okay. Let's take a look, an overview of this for the. Let's look at an overview for the last month of December here, the last few weeks. All right, we got how many games we got left? We got 3, 4, 5, 6 games against tough opponents. Against a tough couple opponents. Wow, against a couple tough opponents. Wow. The Kings. Let's try to beat them. Let's try to beat the Predators, and we have to find a win somewhere else. All right, couple games at a time, fellas. Vancouver, we can beat them. I know we can. 4-1 win. There we go. Back-to-back wins. We lose 6-3 against Florida. Kind of expected that. But against the Kings, can we find a win here? Find a win. 3-2 win. Okay, we found a win. Good. These next 2 games here, let's try to find a win against Vegas here. They're a tough team. They always are. They have good players. Let's try to find a win here. 3-2 overtime win. There we go. Nashville. We have to beat them, our rival. Come on. No, I am not making that trade for Brandon Rust. Come on, guys. Let's try to find that win. Jeez, we got blown out. Jesus. Our AHL squad's doing good, though. Carolina, let's find this win here. We can't lose 3. Come on, find this win here. Against Carolina? Okay, 2-1 win. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly what we need to do here. Slowly find our way back, because right now we are at the bottom of this division. We are bad. All right. We're in January 1st here. That means, okay, a 5-4 win against Anaheim. That means Will should be back, because it said January. That would be massive for us to get a 90 overall back. Come on. Is he back and fully healthy? It would have told me. Yeah, a playable injury. Let's get him back in the lineup. I mean, look at that. In the 20 games he did play, he was almost a point per game. I mean, we were losing, but damn, he missed 16 games. That's going to be a big hit to his overall and potential, even at 24. Let's start him out on the 4th line, though. He will be in the power plays and stuff, but we are back-to-back wins. Can we make it 3 in a row? Come on, Lank. Get us another win in a row. Let's get a 3rd win. Come on. Another win. Boldy is now injured. It's only the 9th. He will miss a couple games. Will is back, fully healthy. A 4-3 loss. All right. Damn. Let's change this back up. Martin Hook's down to an 81 overall. All right. So the older guys are starting to lose their overalls. Lee, let's move him back down. Fisher. I'm going to give Oliver a couple games on the top line. But Will, it's good to have you back in the lineup. McDavid definitely needs help. Let's see if we can start lighting it up now. Martin Hook, you're -4. Stenlin, you're +2. You're +1. Martin Hook, let's try this. I know there's no plus on that bottom line. Now Stenlin will continue to start. Yeah, let's try a little bit something here. I mean, he doesn't fit into the bottom line. He doesn't want to. And they won't want to fit into any of the lines, especially on a losing streak here. We need to get it back above 500. So this is not a good year 3. Let's sim to the next game here. Supposedly a grudge match against the Penguins here. They are also faltering. We are back on the way up. Let's help them continue that losing streak. All right. All right, Lank. Get that 9th win of the season. This man is injured again. All right. Well, there might be not concern, but it might be a reason to not move on from Lank. Maybe that was his only good season he had in him, and maybe it's time to move on from him. Another injury, man. That is not good. Okay. Best lines for the AHL squad. All right. What do we do here? Did we lose against the Penguins? No, okay, we won. All right, we got back-to-back games here. Advanced day. Boldy should be back for the 9th. There he is. Let's get him in there immediately. Let's try to get as full strength as possible. Good job, Oliver, in those games. Let's move you back to the 3rd line. Boldy, get back in here, man. Let's see what we're doing here for top line. Okay, he's got the assist. McDavid's got everything, and Coley. He's gonna get back there. Will's gonna get back. I have a feeling he will get back to form. We just need good goaltending. Okay, 6-2 win against the Columbus. I saw Merz's record was not good as well. Our penalty kill is still faltering. Our power play has gotten better though, so that is good. I don't like the penalty kill being so terrible. I don't get it. Where are the Blue Jackets? Yeah, the Blue Jackets are terrible. The Caps just fired their coach. All right, it's not looking good, but we have a chance to fight back. We just need some wins in a row. There we go. Against Toronto, we got a 5-1 win. All right, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. A game against Soderbaum. All right, cool. Let's, you know what? Lank is back. Let's do a quick sim of that game. Let's see how we do against Soderbaum. All right, beautiful. Let's go back to edit lines. Lank. Lankinen will most likely be the backup for this game because of his injury. Beautiful. Let's switch it around. Bennington, I'm going to give you another chance because you won that game. Again, St. Louis, you know what? Lank, Soderbaum. Yeah, damn. The Blues are not doing good. Soderbaum's not doing good, but let's see if we can get a win here against him. First period, 2-0. All right, there you go. McDavid, Charlie, not bad. Not bad at all. 2-0. Oof, we give up 2 that period, but McDavid gets another power play marker. And the third period, 3-3. Ooh, it's overtime. Hey, first overtime game of the year. Let's jump in there against our old friend Soderbaum. Let's see how it goes. See, the overall of the team isn't bad. We're 90, 95, but the goaltending is probably the weak point of this. So we definitely have to improve on that. So who knows what we do. We will keep an eye on who wants to be traded, but overtime, 3-on-3. Let's see what we do. All right, nice. Bump them off the puck, and then we turn it over. Then we get the puck back. Beautiful. Get it up. There we go. All right, Boldy. Over to McDavid. McDavid. Ooh, he tries to go short side on Willie. Not Willie. Soderbaum. I'm thinking of somebody else. All right. Get it back. Skate back up. What are you going to do? Get it to McDavid. Oh, he tried to go short side again. Not Bennington. They got a breakaway, though. What do we do? Come on. Lank, stop him. God, he just gets absolutely dirted and sniped. Soderbaum gets the win over us. Boy. Lankinen gets absolutely sniped on that game. All right. We're slowly making our way back, though. Can we get this win against Ottawa? Come on, guys. We need a win. We get a win. Beautiful. All right. We're slowly making our way back. We're slowly climbing that ladder. We're trending in the right direction here. 1 loss and 1 overtime loss this month. As you can see, we're slowly getting back there. We have another back-to-back here. Edmonton and Dallas. Can we get at least a win? Edmonton is a 5-4 win. Cotter is injured till February 21st. Great. There goes an injury. 6-5 loss. All right, we got 3 points out of that. Against the Islanders here. All right, can we get a win? I know they have a good goalie, but their team is probably bad like usual. We got to win. 5-3 win. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cotter's injury kind of sucks, but hey, I know we can play without it. 4-3 shootout win. All right, we're getting there, guys. We're technically at 500 here. 23, 23, and 3. Can we get one more? No, we lose. All right. That's all right. All right. We're here in February 1st. Trade deadline is not that far away. Let's see. 7-1-2 in the last 10. That is looking good. Let's take a look at a couple of our stats for our fellas, just on the year real quick, and see if we can try to fix our PK, unless the numbers are starting to go up. Forward core, though, the top line is doing well. Obviously, Will Coley, he's down there. He's missed a good amount of games, 16 games. That's not good, but the plus-minus is there. Rocket on the second line, though, is doing nice with Where is it? Fantilli, only 22 points for Fantilli. All right. Yeah, I mean, he will have a career high if he keeps going this way, but a -8 is not good on that second line. Rocket. Cotter is, I guess, is doing all right. Maybe we try to change it up. I don't know. Anders Lee on that third line, though, 22 assists is looking good. Charlie Coyle with 12 goals. Esmont on that bottom line is doing good. Let's see if we can make a couple changes to the bottom six, maybe. Romanov, though, on defense is looking solid. Middleton is a -11. Our two defenders down here, Cove and Tyler, they're both not doing good, but Kovic does have 3 game-winning goals, though, so maybe we start him. I mean, -9 penalty minutes, And then our goalies are just not doing good. I mean, yes, Lank is pretty much a 500 goalie. Same thing with Binnington, but it's been a hard year. It's been a hard year for our guys. We have no rookie skaters, no rookie goalies. It's just a tough year. Like the year last year, it was probably should have been our struggle year instead of this year. But hey, we made it to the finals. This is our struggle year because I guess we flew too high last year. So now the game is like, take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Just relax. So let's take a look at our team stats here. What is it looking like? Our power play is still the worst. All right, our penalty kill is still the worst. Let's see if we can do something about that. Okay, a little change to the PK line. We got Stanley and Will on the first one just because of that face-off. We'll definitely get those face-off wins as long as he stays out of the box. Yuso, I put him here. We got a nice +4 with Rocket on there, and then the third line. I know it's a -2. I have to get Lee acquainted to the PK or something. If he will accept it, come on, man. I need that scheme fit, please. There we go. Third line is always almost. See, his overall does not allow. He doesn't want to be on the third line. He's an 86 overall. He's like, no, man, I'm too good. I'm too good, man. I should have went for PK. I had the chance for it. Let's see if we can get Boldy fit into this team. Beautiful. Let's get him fit onto that first line. Thank you. I don't know if that's going to help with the PK. Being a first liner, it should help with the power play. But let's see if it helps with the PK. +5 on that top line, though, is looking pretty dirty. Third line, does it help? Okay, yeah, it does help at least a little bit. Man, Lee, I should have just went for PK. Even strength, though. Let's see if Fantilli fits in immediately. So does Rocket. Let's just Lee. He just doesn't like to play our play style at all. Charlie, can we? Yeah, let's switch that up. Let's put Charlie down on the bottom line here. Stenlin, let's bring him up. See if that helps. Face-offs alongside that. Yuso, I just have him in there for the PK because he does good as anyway. Charlie is too good with face-offs. Esmont. I know Esmont in here is doing all right. But maybe we bring in Fisher. I don't know. Fisher, how does he do? You know what? I gotta give Fisher some time there. He has an 85 defense, so that should help the sim on that bottom line. So let's try a little bit of a mix-up on the bottom six here. All right. Starting in February, we got a month to the trade deadline. Can we get into a playoff spot? We are in 8th. I mean, the division this year is tough. I mean, we're at 49 points. Last year, 49 points, I believe, would have had us 5th. We are 11 points out of a playoff spot. We need to win. We need to win 6 in a row. This month, what's our schedule look like? If it loads, there we go. We need to win majority of these games. We need to beat the Canadians. We need to beat the Flyers. If we can get a point from Detroit, that would be nice. Chicago, if we can get a point, that would be nice. Capitals, we need to beat. The Rangers, we need to find a win. Uh, Minnesota, we need to find a win in that. Seattle, we should find a win in that. Like a lot of these games, we need to start winning. We need to get back in form. Boston, we need to beat. Winnipeg is just running away with it. Are they the best team in the league? No, okay, the Sabres are the best team in the league. Damn. All right. It's been a while since I've seen that. But 2 games at a time here. Let's try to roll here. Philly, what do we do here? 4-2 loss, not good. And Romanov's injured till the 8th, not good. 6-1 win though against the Canadians. All right, we got a win there. Detroit, come on, get a win. Find a win in this game. Langton is injured. Oh boy, this man just can't stay healthy, can he? He just cannot stay healthy. I know I brought up Einfeld last year, yeah, 1 and 2. He just didn't do good. I mean, he's doing good down in the AHL. I don't want to screw up the AHL team, and I don't want to have to put him back down and get him claimed off of waivers. But the Langton and injuries are just not helping this team whatsoever. Wow, we're trying to stay afloat here with an 81 overall goalie. I mean, he's trying his best, but at a 500 goalie, I mean, that's pretty much what he's been for a while now. And he's suffered. I mean, he maybe wasn't starting, but ever since the Stanley Cup run, he just hasn't been an above 500 goalie, and we have the team in front of it to help. Now, a win against Detroit here definitely helps. Chicago, that's going to be a tough task as well. Maybe we can get that. Come on, guys. At least a point. We need a point from every game this month to even have a chance. Let's get Romanov back in there. All right. Romanov. Let's get him in here. Come on. There we go, game. There we go. We found a win against Chicago. Now against the Capitals, this is a must-win game against the Caps. Birmingham, multiple. Who's back now? I know Lankus shouldn't be back with these damn injuries. He's back. Okay. Let's get him back in there. Let's go back to roster moves. Let's drop him down back to the AHL. There we go. All right. Binnington, can you get us this one last win here before you're going back to as a backup? Yes, a 4-0 win. That's a shutout. That's good for him. Thank you. We're on a roll here. Rangers, come on, get a point. There we go. 3-1 win. All right. We're building momentum, fellas. Let's not slow down. Where are we now in the standings? We moved up to 7th. All right. We're 7 points out of a wild card spot. All right. We just need to catch the Panthers. All right. Good. All right. We're hitting the stride now. We're getting back into it, fellas. All right. Against Minnesota, find a point here. Find a point. We lose in regulation. All right. Seattle, get a win here. Can't lose 2 in a row. No more 2 in a row losses. Let's find a win here. Damn, so many injuries. Replace. Cotter is back. That should have been his injury. Okay, we found a point against Seattle. It's not a win. It's a point. All right. Cott is back. So, let's see. Yeah, they put him back in there immediately. All right. Hopefully this second line starts performing again. I like how it went from Cotter to Stanley. All right. Fantilli, I mean, we need to start getting him more points. Rocket's doing what he absolutely can on the second line there. Fourth line, all right, he's a +4. All right, he's doing good. Fisher's doing all right. Yusa, he's a 0. Let's see if I can get Parsons fit into the fourth line. That would be nice. Just everyone else is pretty much fit. We would have a +4 if any of these guys had an X factor, but Parr, let's see if we can get him fit onto the fourth line. He'll probably say no because of his overall and his age. Anders Lee, still can't do that. Probably for another month. Parsons, come on, man. Please fit. Parsonen. I always butcher his name. Scheme fit. Can you please fit into the fourth line, man? Please. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. That fourth line is going to get a huge boost. PK is going to get a huge boost. What's our PK at? It's slow. It is creeping up. I mean, by the smallest of margins, it's creeping up. It is, one at a time, it's going up. All right. We are as healthy as possible, guys. Now is not the time to falter. Calgary and Colorado, we need to let's try to get 2 wins here, guys. Come on, 4 points. 4 points. Stop with the injuries. Damn. 6-3 back-to-back losses. All right. We are struggling. It has to be our goalies. Our team is playing well. Damn, 11 overtime losses. Damn. All right, come on, let's get a win back here against Winnipeg, please. 4-3. It is not looking good. It is not looking good. We might have to be sellers here at the trade deadline, or hopefully that there's another goalie out there that could help us. Another loss, shootout loss. Come on, can find a win against Boston here, please. 8-3 win. Okay. We are still 9 points out. Let's just do a quick sim here to see what we do here against Vancouver. I mean, they have Bobrovsky. Jordan Binnington is in net. All right, just quick sim here. What do we do? First period, 1-0. Beautiful. They score 3 unanswered. They have 4 unanswered. It's our goalies. It has to be our goalies. It's the same team in front of us. It's just now we are letting in way too many goals. All right. We're at the trade deadline here. 29, 30, and 5. We are falling back just continuously. I mean, we're back to 9 points out of a playoff spot. It's not looking too good, guys. McDavid's doing what he can. He is at 86 points, man. Let's look at forwards here. There we go. Will is having a good season. That first line is doing doing work. Rocket, he's doing his work that he can on the second line. Lee is he's doing his work on that third line. Cotter, he's come back from an injury. Fantilli, he's having a rough start to his career here in Birmingham. People are like, it's not working out the way we thought. No, we're sticking with this guy. We have him for 3 more years after this year. It's just the team itself. They're not responding to what we did last year. I mean, this is the most points I think I've seen from our defensive core, like 20 plus points. Like, this team is working somehow, some way. It's just, it has to be our goalies, man. Like, Langton is back. He's under a 900 save percentage. I mean, this man had the one good year. He had the one good year. Maybe it was also Soderbaum being a solid backup, but we decided to move on from him. And Binnington, yes, now he's above 500, but do we move on from Lank? Do we? That is the question. But what other goalies out there are teams willing to move on from? Like, obviously, none of the winning record clubs are willing to move on from their guys. You would also probably have to get somebody who is having just as struggling of a season and try to go from there. I mean, we got to see who's willing to be traded and and how cap space works and all that. Like, we have to find something that works. I'm not going to sell everything. Just try to get a good goalie and hopefully win this year. I mean, that's not going to work. I mean, if we have a downward year, That's just the way it is. I mean, we don't have our first round pick this year, which absolutely sucks. But hey, we tried to double back and rebuild. Like, that's the only thing that sucks. I mean, Minnesota is going to absolutely use our pick very well this year. They're having a downward season, and they both have they have both 88 overall goalies is what I'm trying to say. They have a 90. Boston's up to a 90, and they're still struggling. Like they have the goaltending core. Like, give me Gustafson. Like I mean, he has no move clause, but hell, give me him. This team would probably play a lot better. Columbus, what are they looking like? Columbus, they are also struggling. So we're just a bunch of struggling teams. What's the draft board look like? Not the draft board, the prospects. What are they looking like? It's the DuPont ones, Solane, Day. Yeah, not bad. Uh, any gems taking it? Offensive defenseman, no, of course. Dewey, possibly. Any gems unlocked yet? We got a couple. A two-way defenseman, great. Yeah, let's just hit this trade deadline and see. I'm gonna be a conservative buyer. It's McDavid. You have to try to win with him every time. Let's see what we got here. We got Werenski, Strome, Sergachev, They want to get rid of Bobrovsky, but he's why a top forward prospect. We don't have that. I like how Anders Lee and Rocket is on the trade deadline for us. I mean, top prospect. No, we don't really need defense. We need somebody. The available players. I like how Bob is there. I don't think Bob is unless he just got traded. Vancouver, Lindstrom. All right, Carolina. Yeah, whatever. It's a whatever trade. You got Aiden Hill. No, he's a 4-year deal. No. You know what? Let's just take a look at each team. See what goalies they have. See if they're willing to part ways with any of their goalies. I mean, it's gonna a doubtful, very doubtful. Cale Makar, his first season in Anaheim is not doing well, minus 13. That's why I didn't sign John Gibson. I mean, he's also injured, but he's not having a good year. Boston, they don't want to move on from anybody. Buffalo, they're having a season, so they're not going to move on from anyone. Vlad, I've had him before. Just, I don't feel like he's going to be our savior. Nobody from Carolina, Chicago. They got, I mean, Peter Mrazek, but he's in the AHL. He's a backup goalie. Not going to get him. Blackwood, no, that's their guy. Mers, no. No, Utah making a trade. Dumba to Florida Panthers for a second, and Jansen. Nobody here, and in Dallas, Detroit, nobody. Skinner in Edmonton, I mean, 1-year deal. He's having a good season, but once again, he's their starting goalie. Like, they wouldn't trade him for a struggling goalie. You would have to get somebody who they want to get rid of and who is not starting. Like, that's the only way. Hey, look, Jonathan Quick back on the Kings. I hope he retires there. That's cool. Well, he's in the AHL Kings. Minnesota, I mean, they got both goalies here. Like, give me Gustafson. I will take him. You guys aren't going to trade away the younger, better guy, Wallstead. But, like, you don't need two goalies, guys. Come on. Figure it out. Montreal, no. Same thing. Nashville, no. Jersey, I mean, no. They got their guy. Bean, Furby, Lazar, and Blake Wheeler to Ottawa for, damn, that's a haul just for a player and a third-round pick. Sorokin, no. There's no move clause. No move clause for Shesterkin. Olmark for Ottawa, obviously not. Philly with Erson. I always forget how to say his name. But no, Dostal. I mean, they're having a struggling year. Does he have a 1 year deal? A 4 year deal. So no. San Jose. I mean, they want to get rid of Hill because, I mean, I guess Askarov is their guy. But 4 years for $4 million for an 84 overall goalie, the same as mine, who's also struggling. I mean, I would listen. I will try something. I would try to do a straight up swap, but that just doesn't sound right. There's really nobody to trade for a goalie. There's no goalie upgrade that makes logical sense for us because it's either guys who are the same overall. Like the only one is Bobrovsky, but they have a winning season. Why give up Bobrovsky? Uh, I'm trying to make it make sense, but that's the only trade, and like they want to give him up. I mean, I have no trade value in where is he? In Lankinen. I have no trade value in him whatsoever. 1 year. I mean, I can give you guys one of my prospect goalies. Like most likely, I would give you guys Bentley because Kuko is looking better than him. We have Ivan Kovic. I'm just so distraught with the way this team is. Like he is doing better than Bentley, so it would be two goalie prospects to give up for Bobrovsky, and we would have to take somebody back. So who's in their AHL system? You know what? Let's see if this trade goes through. I'm just gonna do this because it says Vancouver's their selling team. I don't know why they're in a playoff spot, but I'm going to give up Lankinen for Bobrovsky. It just makes sense, a starting goalie for them. I'm going to give up Bentley, a goalie prospect that they don't have in their system. They don't have any goalie prospect. So that would be a boost for them. In a way, Bobrovsky, he's only going to go down in overalls. He's going to lose his X factors. So that works out. I mean, they just signed Phillip, which is also kind of funny. So, and they want to get rid of him. So I don't know what's going on over here in Vancouver. They're possibly blowing it up, but this is our one chance that we have of getting a goalie. And if he saves us, he saves us. If not, I don't lose much. I lose a 5th round goalie that I drafted to be a medium elite. They accept this trade, Vancouver. I'm going to have to reorganize my whole roster now after this trade, but hey, Bobrovsky could be our savior. We are 9 spots out of a playoff spot, 9 points out. We can hopefully try to slide back into it. I mean, Bobrovsky is having a good year, so hopefully that overall boost will help us. I mean, they're trying to get rid of Hughes. They signed him for a 1 year deal for $12 million. In my aspect, I wouldn't get rid of him, but only having, I mean, it's 44 points in 45 games. I mean, he was injured, but if that's the case, man, I would be asking for everything for Quinn Hughes, and I would retain half of his salary, so it would absolutely go through. That's the only trade I'm going to do this whole trade deadline. I'm going to wait for it to go out, but until then, it's going to be a quick jump for you. I am just all shook up over this season, but there's only one way to find out. We got 20 games left. Can Bob win us like 15 of those games? We really need to go on a run here to even sneak into it. 9 points out, man. That's at least 10 wins. We have to have the teams in front of us to lose. Like, it's just such a tall ask. But with McDavid, I don't mind letting these older guys walk at the end of the year. Like, I don't. Like, what's the worst? Like, it's a weak draft. What do we get? Like a couple extra second or third rounders? We're not going to find anybody. Like Lee here, that's barely a third. That's barely a third. A Rocket, maybe I might get a second out of him. Maybe I can draw a second. Most likely not. And then Middleton, I don't want to get rid of him. That's a good contract for an 85 overall. Carlo, we might be looking to move on from him after next year, depending on how this team does. Down the center core, Charlie Coyle, I have him for 2 years, so I can get rid of him. And goalies, we got rid of our one guy. We got Bobrovsky now. If anything, we can let him walk. I got him for pretty much our starting goalie, who I don't think I was going to resign at the end of the year, and a fifth-round prospect. You can find fourth, fifth, and sixth round elite goalies all day for trading. So I didn't lose much on that trade. We gained a goalie with 3 overalls better, so hopefully that works out. But we got 2 hours till the trade deadline. I'll see you then. Trade deadline's done. Let's see what happened around here. See if we got any big trades that we can spot. Lars Eller, decent trade. There we go. Going to Dallas. I think again. Gallagher going to the Devils. What else we got here? Our Bobrovsky trade. So as you can see, after our trade, not much really happened in the 2 hours. You got Lankinen, Utah Sandberg. Not really. Third round for the Rangers. Tyler Toffoli, that's a decent trade. Toporov, you got Jake Bean and Fabry going to Ottawa. And that's pretty much it. Nothing really big going on. Maybe that Lidstrom trade, if that works out at all. But let's see what this roster is. Did it change up my entire lineups for this team? Did it? Yes, it did. It's going to be a short jump for you, but for me, it'll be real quick. That is diabolical, putting Fantilli on that fourth line. All right, lines are done. Offense, defense lines are done. Power play, I mixed it up just a smidge with a little bit of the power play. Penalty kills, you know what? I didn't touch whatsoever. Maybe the computers are on something, because the power plays has been terrible all year. So you know what? Maybe the computer knows something. And Bobrovsky, since he's an 87, he should be starting for the rest of the year. And I mean, he's been a winning goalkeeper his whole entire life. So hopefully with that, we can wiggle our way somehow into the playoffs, because as of right now, we are still, 10 points out now. Like, and there's 2 games in hand on most of the teams above us. So we really, really need to tighten up here and try to win. Because if not, that trade was for nothing. I didn't lose anything from that trade, but let's try to at least make the playoffs, guys. Not a good start there. We get an overtime loss there against Florida. I think Bob should play almost every game to the end of the year. Carlo, I don't know what he was injured for. But let's continue. He's already in the lineup, so I'm not going to change anything there. Vegas, come on, guys. Vegas, 4-2 loss. See, I don't think we're making the playoffs. Just injuries and goalkeeper derailment. We're 14 points out now. We are falling further and further away with every loss. Carolina, come on, guys. We need back-to-back wins here. Carolina, go to roster moves. What roster moves do I have? The other goalie, Bjorklund. All right, there we go. Send him down. That is just not. Yeah, we lost. I don't think we're making the playoffs. No. 69 games. We got 14 games left. 13 games left. We have to win pretty much all of them. So I think that's it. With that loss, I think we're out of the playoffs. Let's just sim the rest of this month. There's no way we're making it now. I thought Bobrovsky might help. I honestly thought he might help, but it looks like it's not helping. That sucks for us. Maybe it's the coach. It has to be something here. Or maybe we just had a down year. We beat the Pens 2-1. Columbus, let's see what happens here. 6-4 win. Toronto, to 5-2 loss. St. Louis, they're back to about 500-ish. We got a shootout win there. Schneider's injured to the 21st. That's out for the rest of the year. Replace him. 5-4 win against Ottawa. Edmonton here. What do we do here? 7-1 loss. Dallas. 6-4 loss. Yeah, we're way out of the playoffs there. 91 points. Jeez. Just jeez. This has been a heartbreaking year. I mean, injuries and just goaltending. We just did not have it this year. Just replace him. The season's over. Yeah. We tried this year. I tried to make a trade. Honestly, I should have offloaded at the end of this year and tried to get our whoever to play from the AHL, but it just didn't work out. And we're gonna win the last few games here. Yeah, we got 81 points. That's nowhere near. I mean, we needed to win pretty much all these games. This stretch right here where we lost against Florida, Vegas, Carolina, like this stretch right here killed us. Like if we won those games, like that's 8 more points right there, 9 more points, that would bring us to 90. Yeah, we would still be out. We would still be out by 9 points. I mean, we'd still be out by 9 points. We would have to win against Utah here. We would pretty much have to win all these games. Yeah, no, that's it. Year 3 is at an end. Just a terrible season. All 82 games across the board. That just sucks. Record books, though, for our team. Langdon, as of right now, is our 63 wins with 5 shutouts. Good for him. Middleton, 295 penalty minutes. McDavid with 207 points in 2 seasons. Will with 133 assists across the board, and McDavid 107 goals. So good for him. Carlo with the games played, and with the seasons, that just sucked. This year was just heartbreaking. 103 points on the season for McDavid. I mean, this dude tried. This dude did try. I mean, if Will didn't miss those games, I mean, he was above a point per game. Like, he would have been almost near 100 points this year. Only 1 point less. So, yeah, he would have been near 100 points this year with McDavid and Boldy. Boldy came in here doing good, 74 points. McDavid, 100. I mean, you expect him to get 100 points pretty much every season. 103. So, only 1 point decrease. Rocket did what he almost was a point per game, but hey, I had 65 points. We were a struggling team all year. Cotter with 45. His overall might drop this year, so that sucks. Fantilli, 45 points. That's a career high for him. That is not his stats. That is Cotter's stats. Can we fix that game? There we go. Career high in points there. I know a -7, but we will get a team around him. Lee, I know we tried to bounce it back this year, man. That's the problem when you try to run it back. 36 points there, a -19. I mean, 9 points less than last year. Charlie Coyle, Stanley. I mean, everyone just seemed to do bad. I mean, Yuso, I mean, he did do good on that bottom line. He didn't play 75 games, but he was damn near what he had last year, so that's good. Oliver, -22. Yeah. Defense, I mean, this is the most points we had from a defensive player. 37 points, that's crazy. -2. Carlo did good, though. Schneider did good. I mean, we had 4 solid defensemen throughout the year. Our goalies is just where it fell off. Binghamton, I mean, dude, if he had 6 more wins, that would have been nice. And Bobrovsky, I mean, what was his record when he came to us? 500. I mean, he gave us the save percentage. We just did not win games. He gave us the save percentage. That sucks. All skaters. Let's just move up to who led this season, who got the most points. 123 from Reinhardt. Draisaitl, 122. They're not missing him in Edmonton whatsoever. Draisaitl is taking over up there. So that's what's happening up there. Who got the most assists? It was Reinhardt with 87 and Nylander. Not bad. Goals-wise, who led the league in goals? Kucherov, Matthews, McKinnon. McDavid was up here with 47. Not as many assists, but he's got to be the goal scorer of this team, I guess. Well, he has to be. Cale Makar, though, -20, so maybe Rasmus Dahlin might get it. Who knows? I think that might be the first time I've ever seen him get it. if he does. I mean, a plus 32, not bad. Dougie with most goals. Goalies, who's the best across the league? Wall, Stollers, Markstrom, Demko, Anderson. I mean, Bobrovsky was one of the best goalies. Maybe if we had him all year, maybe. But it is what it is. I'm going to let him walk. I can't trade for anything for him. Let's see where Lank finished. Where did Langdon finish? There he is. Soderbaum, I mean, he had a full season starting for the Blues. Good for him. Lank, what did he do for Vancouver? 8-4-3. So, still pretty much the same. We swapped goalies and got the same record from both of them. Finishing with our stats, the Winnipeg Jets win the President's Trophy this year. Good for them. They didn't lose anything from last year. They didn't score much goals though. Well, they're still top there, but they didn't give up many. Goal scoring wise, maybe that's what we need to work on. Like, where were we? We were near the bottom, just above 3 goals a game. Yeah, to be a winning team, I mean, Vegas, they're probably a really good defensive team, but like you need to be towards like 3-4 to get in. But yeah, we were towards the bottom. We were not good with goal scoring this year. 255 goals for. Goals against, we were definitely up there. Bottom or top, you'd say bottom 10 or so in goals for. Power plays, like we were good with the power play. We had a good power play. Penalty kill is, I mean, we were shorthanded the most out of everybody. So that definitely doesn't help. But when you're a team like us, you tend to be shorthanded a lot. We had the second worst PK all season, so that's an improvement we need to make, and we did not win away. We could not win any road games. I mean, we won 14, but that is not good throughout this season. That is just not good. The improvement needs to be made with the penalty kill. That's a must. Penalty kill needs to be improved. Goalies is going to be a main objective this offseason. Contract-wise, I don't think I'm going to re-sign anybody. Rocket, I mean, he wants an extension, but how much? 7.4, no, not for somebody who's 33. He's probably going to drop drastically in overall. I mean, he did have a good year. 3.5 for Lee, no, he's going to go down in overall. And after having what we had last year, I think we need to move on from some of these guys and see what happens. I mean, Myers is $2 million, that's not bad. But, yeah. Use, what are we doing here? 1.75. I'll resign him for one more year. He accepts that offer. I mean, he did do good for us. Defense, no. Goalies, I'm not going to sign Bobrovsky, and he doesn't want to resign here either. I don't blame him. He wants $5 million. I could probably find somebody on free agency, hopefully. But let's just get to the end of the year. I really hope Will doesn't drop an overall because of that injury. He might, which is going to hurt. But I'm hoping these guys get a big jump this year. I hope they do. Like, they should have had good years down there in the AHL. They both had good years. I mean, it says he's a top 4 or a 4th liner already. Our AHL team, where they finished in the playoffs, so good for them. Good for them. Let's see what the playoff tree is looking like. That sucks. That really sucks. Damn, we finished 8th. One of the bottom teams. Battle of Alberta. Then you got Winnipeg Kings. You got the Canucks. I mean, they still made it. I don't know why, but yeah. Like, why would they trade Bobrovsky if they're a selling team? But they made it. So it's not a bad playoff tree around the board. Let's focus on the AHL side here. Let's see what our team can do down here. Loss. All right, cool. Watch them lose out because we're focusing on them. Loss. Watch this. We'll get a 3rd in a row. Watch this. Oh, we won. Hey, maybe not. Maybe not. And a loss. There we go. That happens every time when I don't pay attention to the. When I don't pay attention to the AHL, they win. When I do, they lose immediately. All right, let's just get this month done. I'm not really worried about the playoff trees. It just sucks. that we didn't make it. 4-1 across the board there. Not bad for those teams. Cool for them. What's the second round looking like? You got Oilers versus Canucks. You got Dallas, Winnipeg, Islanders, Devils, and so pretty much the whole Metro lost out. Pretty much, you have nothing but Atlantic and Carolina. Buffalo lost, so they haven't made it past the first round in I don't know how many years, since the early 2000s. I think the last time they might have went past is when they faced the Islanders in what 2000. It was anywhere between 2004 and 2007, I believe. Could be longer than that. Who knows? That's 20 plus years ago. Let's go. Come on. Second round. What happens here? Quarterfinals. All right. You got Vancouver against Dallas in the finals there. So, I mean, watch Langton take them to the finals. That would be funny. That would just absolutely be a laugh at me. They made it to the finals there against Florida, but it looks like Florida is taking them. Yep, Florida took them. Let's see if Lanka. Let's see if he was the starting goalie. He had to be the starting goalie. So he made it back to another finals. He just lost again. Looks like a player stats. Let's look at Vancouver. I mean, this is the entire league. Not really. Barkov, is going to win. The Conn Smythe goalie-wise. Yeah, Langton made it to another finals. I mean, apparently the team in front of him was better. He made it to another finals, but lost to a better goalie. He had 3 shutouts, a .926 save percentage. But they lost to Spencer Knight and Florida, so they get their second in I don't know how many years. Second in like 4, I believe. Yeah, second and 4. Good for them. There you go. Those are all these. Reinhardt wins the Art Ross, Trisaddle Hart Memorial. Riley, James Norris. Oh, so he won it over both of them. Okay. Reinhardt, Lady Bing. Calder goes to there. Conn Smythe, Barkov. Stoller's got Vezina. Comrie, Roy. Huska wins that. McKinnon, Draisaitl, and Kucherov. It's just a disappointing year. And I know damn well McDavid is upset for missing the playoffs. So we got to keep him happy. We would have had a top 10 pick. Minnesota gets it, though. Good for them. They have 2 in the top 10, so let's see who they pick with it. Columbus moves up. Washington gets robbed of the first overall pick. Let's see who retires this year. Retirees, you got Sutter, Pietrangelo, Foligno, Goodrow. Not Goodrow. Giordano, excuse me. A bunch of old vets going across here. Let's see. I don't believe anybody retired from us. Goalie-wise, who retired? Fleury finally retires. I don't know why it's like this. But with 628 wins with the Oilers, good for him. Still an 82 overall at 42 is crazy. Nobody retired from us. All right. Coaches. Let's see. Anybody retire from us? I don't think anybody retired from us. All right. I might have to fire the penalty kill coach, coaching staff-wise. I might have to fire him because that was abysmal this year. Like a D defense that probably really equated to that. Goalie, regular NHL coach. That's 83 and 81 so far in his coaching career. So it's not great. It's definitely not terrible. We might run it back with him, but definitely getting a better PK coach. Any steals for us in the draft? Come on, guys. We have to have somebody in the later rounds. Sniper. Oh, Grinder. Definitely going to mark that. Definitely. We got a couple 2As there. Anybody else? Any lower elites? Ooh, a low elite defensive defenseman. Definitely going to look at that. Cool. Another Grinder. So we got a couple here on the board. Gems. What do we got here? What do we have? Defensive defenseman, sniper. Yeah. Clapperton. I'll put him on there, see if his physical stats are high. And then we are finishing out with the contracts here. Let's see what overalls happened to our players. Bobrovsky technically went. No, he's still an 88. Did he go up in overall or down? Whatever. He lost most of his X factors. In the system, what happened here? Not bad. Defense, what happened here? Schneider's up to an 87. Please have an X factor. Damn it. No X factor still for any of our defensemen. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Really sucks. Offense-wise, yeah, Rocket went down to an 85. He lost most of his X factors already. What would his contract be? 4.5, but I don't think I'm bringing him back. Fisher, Fisher did well for us. With 49 games, he was a +8, so I might bring him back. Oliver, I don't think I'm going to bring him back. We might have to be a changing of guard with some of these guys. Depart from him. Will kept his 90 overall and his X factors, and his potential went up to a top 6. So there we go. We're slowly making progress. He still has technically 2 full seasons. So we have 2 full seasons to play with McDavid to see if we can really boost him. Boldy, whether he go down from an 89 to an 88, that sucks. But hey, that first line is still jumping. It looks like Anders Lee went down to an 81, so he lost 5 overalls. That sucks. I'm just going to let him walk. AHL guys, no big jumps there. Center-wise, let's take a look. Fantilli up to an 86. Did he get any X factors, please? Cotter does not have any X factors. Damn, he does not have any X factors. All right, but slowly going up. He still has 4 years to grow. Coyle went down. I'm probably going to move on from him. System, please. Stanley down to a 79. He lost his X factor, so I don't mind him being an AHL guy or even a 6th. But these guys are still 78s. Why do they take so long to grow? I might have to get them to play this year up in the NHL. At least one of them. Maybe not McQueen. Maybe wait a year on him. But Jesse, definitely, and fill him around with the highest awareness guys on that 4th line. So it's not that bad. But the end of season 3 was not our year. I was going to say kind of disappointing. It just was not our year. It sucks. Hopefully this offseason we will be able to bounce back. Pending free agents, like who's going to be available this year, unrestricted free agents wise. We have a couple choices. Brady Tkachuk? Maybe. Getting Brady Tkachuk would be absolutely crazy. Philip might be on here. Siegenthaler might be a good pick, maybe for a couple years. Bertuzzo. We have some decent picks that hopefully make it till free agency. Goalie wise, we got Bob, we got Markstrom, we got Wall. Lank will be back up there, but we'll see who's available. Maybe we do run it back with Bobrovsky. Maybe we give him one more chance. Maybe we just didn't have the season because of our coaching. That's who I blame it on. Coaching and just a bad year, a bad sim. We went to the finals last year and the game had to knock us down. But thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this episode. No playoffs sucked, but it is what it is. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys for viewing. But until the next time in the next episode, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.